Emote stuff, talk about in members. Yeah, we can talk about it in members only. We can talk about members. Guys, we're going to go to members only debrief in about 15 minutes. So if you guys want to become a member or give some more members, do a little member train to pull some people with us, try and hit that 50, you can do that. You got about 15 minutes to do so. I'll give you some of the skinny on some of the stuff that's been going on. You guys can do it, you know, it's a little bit more of an AMA. Game of the year might come down to bug count. Starfield going to be great, but buggy. Yeah, Tafari, if you go back and watch my show opening monologue, basically what I said was there are two hurdles that you have to jump over. Two. If Starfield can jump over 30 FPS, if the gaming populace at large overlooks it. My argument is I think that's going to be a tough hurdle to jump over because I think there's a growing amount of people in the gaming sphere that will not overlook it. They're going to install this game on Game Pass, they're going to say, it looks blurry, and they're going to stop playing. Are there enough of those people to sway opinion and to sway what people think and how it scores? And what about Steam, right? If this game struggles to perform consistently, are Steam users going to be refunding it and giving it low scores, right? That's going to be a hurdle that they have to jump over. I don't know if they can jump over that hurdle. I don't know if in 2023 people are going to be accepting of 30 FPS. And the
or a game where you have to grind every day.
Like, picture in your mind like the game like barely jumps over this one hurdle. They're like, woo, we barely got over that one. The next one that bam, come and hit him in the forehead is performance and bugs. Like, if you can get this game to run solid at 30, and you get enough of the gaming populace to overlook it and heap praise on the game in both console and PC land, okay? But it has performance problems endemic to the game. If it's dropping frames, if there's bugs, if there's glitches, if there's crashes. If that hurdle is not jumped over, you will not get Game of the Year. You shouldn't get Game of the Year. That's fundamentally...
Oh, it'll be given.
This game is so massive and
has so much potential. Stop with the massive. It's not massive.
If it can get over these two hurdles.
Not even close to massive. It's Mass Effect in space. If it can't get over
these two hurdles, no way. I would say it shouldn't even get a nomination. You shouldn't be getting nomination for a game
God,
like it can't get past just good performance and bug expectations.
How is it massive?
What if the story is meh? Well, that's like neither here nor there. I don't think those things are as important in this discussion for Starfield as a game.
See, look at that.
11 months from the doctor's office.
We're just going to give it to
Starfield gameplay that's been shown.
No matter what. No matter how many times we tell you the game is small in scope, story's boring, you have no idea what you're doing.
I don't think it needs to be a award-winning story to get Game of the Year. It's not that kind of game in my mind.
It's not what it's
right.
Whatever. Not your kind of game. You have no idea what you're talking about.
16 is going to be up on the podium. I'd be claiming that so fast. Yeah, it's really difficult to claim emote usage though, Eugene.
4,
like
3, 2,
I don't want to start slamming some guy's thumbnails in his account. I DM'd him on Twitter and he hasn't even seen it, so I may have to shoot him an email. Because he may have his DM set up in a way where he'll never see my DM. It goes into like a request queue, and he'll never see it. So I'll send him an email, and if he doesn't respond to that, then, you know, I'll have to take different routes to be like, bro, that's not yours. You can't use that. I paid for that. I can show you the receipts.
Yeah, scale and scope.
PS5 games look blurry and muddy compared to PC versions of the same games. That simply isn't true. That simply isn't true. No. Spider-Man Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales, God of War 2018, none of those games look blurry and muddy compared to PC. That's false. Those games run perfectly fine on the PS5. Blurry and muddy is when a game isn't running well or smooth or at consistent frame. Like, if you're running below 60 or you're having frame drops, stutters and tears and things like that, that's when a game looks blurry and muddy. There's not a single Sony game right now that when it went to PC is like vastly outperforming the PS5. Now you could look at a monster rig running Spider-Man Remastered with the ray tracing and everything turned all the way up, and you could say it looks better, but you wouldn't say, oh, it looks blurry and muddy as by comparison. That's not true. Look at any of the tech breakdowns of those games running on the PS5. That's just simply false. Blurry and muddy has nothing to do with frame rate. It has to do with resolution. Again, false. That's not true. Blurry is oh my gosh, we're in like the witching hour of the stream. Can we bait Lono to go long? No. The word blurry or muddy or fuzzy, these are commonly used words when a game is hitting low frame rate, because that's quite literally what happens. There's a blurring effect. There's a smudgy, muddy effect when low frame rates happen. It's not just restricted to resolution. Oh, it's 4K, crisp as can be. How would you describe it when you turn the camera and it's between 20 and 30 FPS? It looks what? It looks blurry, it looks muddy, it looks fuzzy. Hey, my man. Freezer's back. He's back. Sending me thumbs. Give me a second. Let me update that thumb. I was using the old thumb because I just wanted to say Starfield. Yeah, by the way, Alapark, if you are in a stream on Twitch and you see somebody using an emote that's not theirs, I'm fairly certain there's a way to report that. I don't know. That's you don't have to do that in every situation, but you're allowed. I believe you're allowed to do that. Or motion blur is on. Like, motion
fucking
blur
Xbox controllers suck.
Is literally used in instances of low frame rate to smooth it out. They're blurring the motion. That's literally the word they use. Motion blur. It's blurry. It's fuzzy. You guys have 8 minutes. I'm going to give you the 8 minutes. We're going to go at 12:30 to members. You have 8 minutes to grab some more members. Give some more members. If you want to come with us, the debriefs are fun. They're a little bit more unfiltered. They're a little bit more off the cuff. It can be a little bit more AMA and personal. So if you want to come with us, consider hitting the join button. Click that $ at the bottom of the chat. Also, can I get 30 more likes on this video? Get me to 500 likes. That would be phenomenal. We should easily have 500 likes with the turnout that we got today. No, that's not true. A blurry image is also caused by upscaling from lower resolution. Right, Spriggan, I was pushing back on a false dichotomy. The false dichotomy I was pushing back on was, no. Blurriness and fuzziness is not caused by frame rate, it's caused by resolution. That's a false dichotomy. Both resolution and frame rate can cause a blurring effect. I believe it was you, Spriggan, as well as Doom, you guys were pushing out a false binary. Both of those things contribute to blurriness and fuzziness. Lono thinks there's only one type of motion blur. No, I don't. What is happening? Low frame rate causes blurriness and fuzziness. Come on. Don't be that way. You're not just being pedantic, you're being ridiculous. And low resolution can also cause a blurriness and fuzziness. They both can. I usually turn off motion.
Meanwhile, all this is going on, well,
Doom games. It has a good
flying a
technique,
spaceship,
and I noticed that translation in what Bethesda learned from id.
Landing on a planet with a seamless transition from space to planet.
Upscaling in Photoshop JPEG image front upscale in 3D.
With no cutscenes.
512. Why do you always talk like that? I swear somebody's trying to program a bot to talk in YouTube chat every time you type. There wasn't blurriness and fuzziness in older games, though. There was, but we didn't notice it. What do you mean? There wasn't blurriness and fuzziness in older games? Okay, Cliffo, go play them. And how do you think people would describe them? Go turn on an Xbox One if you've still got one. Hook it up to your TV and play an old game. Go play Destiny 1. And how are you going to describe it? Are you going to say, see, old games aren't blurry and fuzzy? No, you would say, golly, this is blurry and fuzzy. I don't know how I ever played this. Your eyes have adjusted. Your brain has adjusted. Okay, you're right, but different kinds of blur is caused by different causes. What? What? Put my head down on the desk. That different kinds of blur denied. Are caused by different causes.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess I have to land wherever I want to then.
Lono just said that? Yes, that's what I was saying. It's a false binary. It's a false dichotomy. You're just confirming what I was saying. That resolution can cause blurriness, but so can low frame rate. The entire reason we're having this discussion is because you trotted out a false binary of blurriness is not caused by frame rate, it's caused by resolution. And I was like, huh? What did you just say? If games were blurry and fuzzy, no one would play them? Non sequitur.
Landing gear deployed.
I know the confusion. Low FPS blurriness is only when you are in motion. I think Lono dropped frames. Can we watch Digital Foundry's Forza Horizon 4 video? And members maybe? I'm so tired. Blue Accent Gaming says, guys, I love the discussion, but your boy needs a badge. Can somebody gift a member? Here, hang on. I owe 5 anyway. Let me see if I can get you with my first 5. If they get it to 50, I'll owe another 5. Gifteds have slowed down a little bit. They've slowed down a little bit.
You have entered a
You gotta have some incentive. Let me try and poke it for you. Alright? Giggity. Here we go. I respect the transparency. He's like, yo, listen. He's like, I'm gonna let you finish, but homie needs a badge, okay? Alright. I'm gonna let y'all finish. Yeah! First one! Blue Accent Gaming is the first one, dude. Let's get the frick out of here, bro. You guys watching on Kick, you're gonna have to come over and become a member. It's $5. Most of y'all are double dipping, so head on over. I'm gonna end the Kick stream. Coming over to YouTube. Hey, KVAC says we can do it. KVAC says we can do it. Somebody do the layup. Come on. Somebody do one more. Hit 30 and let somebody dunk it home with a 20 bomb. Come on, let's bring a bunch of these people with us. They stayed all the way to the end, listening to stuff like there's different blurs that are caused by different causes. They had to hear me read that out loud, okay? Gifts to members. Gifts to members for the homies. They're still here. Hey man, I know I said this thing that isn't true and it sent us down this rabbit trail. I'm just going to restate what you said in opposition to my original statement to make it seem like, you know, I somehow won the argument. I've never been in an argument that was more bewildering. It was like, you just said back to me what I said in debate with your point. What? Oh my God. Can we get 5 more likes on the video? Let's get 500 likes and let's get the frick out of here. I don't think we're hitting 50 today, boys. It's not happening. For those of you that didn't get it gifted, you got to come back tomorrow, all right? You got to come back. Oh, no, Patrick's going to tempt somebody. Patrick's tempting fate. Patrick's like, come on. He lays it up. 30 out of 50. That's so tempting for some of the big... Yo, Kyle is going to do half of it. Kyle's going to do half of it. He says, I'll do a little teeny second layup to 40 out of 50. I will owe you guys 5 of you at 50. You guys keep doing this. This is going to be like the 3rd day in a row with the buzzer beater. We need another 10 bomb. Somebody tag team with Kyle. Slam it home.
What do you want?
Well, let's get the frick out of here, all right? How are we on time? Are we close to 3 hours? Oh, golly, we got to go. We got to go. God. We have got to go. I don't like these streams getting longer than 3 hours. I have 1 minute. He only owes us 5. I already did 5. I would owe you 5 more if you hit 50. I'd owe you 5 more. There's a running out of time. You're running out of time. You have barely a minute. Somebody's hitting the dunk. Yeah, I'm giving you like 30 seconds and I'm getting out of here because I don't like I don't like the streams going longer than 3 hours. Kobe, how's it going, Commander? I've been expecting you. If you guys hung out today, you're the absolute best. Thanks for slamming home the like button.
Best of luck.
There it is. Kyle does it again.
Hey.
All right, I'm going to start it. I'll do it at the end. Thanks so much for being a member. We had a scramble at the end to hit 50 members, so you may have gotten a gifted member. If you saw this in your feed, we debrief every day with members. We also hang out on Friday nights with my wife and play games and have great conversations. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the like button pressed, with the bell button pressed. Make sure you're in the Discord. The Discord link is below in the description of all of my videos. And I owe people 5 more at the buzzer of the last stream, and then I'm going to end the last stream. We talked about why I think Starfield could win Game of the Year. If you missed that stream, you can go watch that.
Yeah, only because it can hit 30 FPS. Not because it's a good game. You guys have never played a space game ever.
Landing gear retracted.
like that, we'll leave the planet and go to space. Oh, dot right there where we left. Beautiful planet.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Long or lean. Over I serve with a splash of water.
I've got some credits if you can help me out here. It might not be legal.
I don't break the law. What do you want, dude?
Interested in a job? I'm just looking for the right person to do a wrong thing.
Well, you're looking at the wrong person.